I feel like it's hard to hear in here. All the way on this end. Okay, well, I'll try to fix that. So my name is Chapman. I am the arts teacher at Belfry High School. For the last 4 years or so, we have offered, and I say we because it's my advanced students, Art 3 and 4, because I offer 4 different sections. We have offered an after-school, once-a-month adult painting class where people can come in. We have an exterior door. They can park outside, but they can come into our classroom, and my students teach step by step how to paint a canvas painting. That's usually about as far as we've gone. We don't have a kiln at our school. We don't have a wheel to throw on. It's something we're hoping to do eventually. For people to come in our community, groups, we've had actual groups write to us and ask us to come out to their homes and do that. For the last several years, we've done that. My grant this year is mini Picassos and Carlos because every adult that comes into the room that has a child asks us, why don't you do this for little kids? And of course, the adults are paying, and that money is getting put in our account, and that's what reimbursing our canvases and our brushes and our easels and our aprons. But for the little kids, we've been asked several years, can we do this? So this year we wrote the grant to do for the children in our feeder schools. Okay, so we have Belfry Elementary and Bevins Elementary. So we only have 2 small elementary schools and we have 1 middle school. So we're starting with the little kids first. So we wrote the grant to receive the money to be able to purchase all of their supplies for 6 sessions. That is a October, November, December session, and then a February through April, because January is always hard. We don't even end up with school most of the time, and we don't want them out in that. But the good thing is that, so I will teach my advanced students who will get credit and a grade for actually being there on a Saturday morning once a month. I will teach them a skill or a project or a craft that we can then they in turn turn around and teach so many of their students. So the grant was originally written with the idea that we could only offer it to 20 students. My room only accommodates 25. We have parents that want to stick around, and that's totally fine. As long as they don't take up a seat, they are good. But we actually recently just had our first session on Saturday, and we can probably accommodate a little bit more. We had a full class. All our students showed up. So we're going to actually open that up to 25 kids, allowing no student to do 2 in a row. So that way we try to reach out to get everybody. To make it more randomized, so I'm not signing people up. We are sending links to our elementary principals, and then we are putting the link online because we also have a Facebook page for our adult class called The Great Create. And parents, once the link is open, parents have to go and actually sign their student up, tell us how old their student is, what school they attend, and any information. That link then will email them with reminders, letting them know, hey, by the way, you have this class. So let's see. I wrote on my hand, sorry. Can you tell I'm an art teacher? Like I said, it reaches into our feeder schools. Unfortunately for us, we are right on the border of Kentucky and West Virginia, and so we have a lot of Mingo County, West Virginia, little kids whose parents would love for them to come do this, and hopefully maybe we can start offering that to them if this grant were to continue. Also, while they're there on a Saturday morning, we provide a refreshment or some sort of food or meal for them, which in our area is probably a good thing because a lot of the students who are attending are considered very low income. Okay, so I think I hit everything on my hand. And I probably forgot something. The ages for the children are 4 to 10. So it specifies that a child has to be enrolled in one of those schools and be between the ages of 4 and 10. So we did have a couple middle school students want to participate, and again, that's something I'm hoping we can open up for them. So does anybody have any questions?